It was supposed to be a lifeline, but instead the blood transfusions given to haemophiliacs at the Churchill Hospital in Oxford in the 1970s and 80s infected many of them with HIV and hepatitis. Now, a government memo from 1987 has come to light, which shows politicians pursued a policy of not accepting responsibility for the use of contaminated blood. Matt Graveling reports.
Haemophiliacs need treatment with factor VIII made from blood. Many became infected by factor VIII made from contaminated blood before the risk was known.
Like thousands of others in the late 1980s, Neil Weller from Abingdon saw factor VIII as a lifeline, not knowing he was in fact injecting himself with contaminated blood.
Who knew? Who actually knew that that blood product, that factor VIII, who knew that it had so many bugs in it? Like, they were trying to help themselves with their haemophilia. They were trying to stay alive. And at the end of the day, what they were doing, they were killing themselves unknown.
Contaminated blood was shipped in from America and was given to haemophiliacs, including here at the Churchill Hospital in Oxford. Neil contracted hepatitis C, but considers himself lucky compared to hundreds of others who were given blood containing the HIV virus. For years, Neil and many others in the community have been looking for answers and have now found a document showing senior government ministers actively tried to reject responsibility for the mistake. This 5-page internal memo from 1987 is stamped with confidential throughout. It was drawn up by the Home and Social Affairs Committee and says that around 1,200 haemophiliacs were infected with the HIV virus. Although it says that compensation will be paid, it also goes on to say that the government should not accept any direct responsibility. In a statement, the Department of Health told us the infected blood scandal is an appalling tragedy which should never have happened. This government is committed to a full inquiry to ensure that victims and their families finally get the answers they have spent decades waiting for.
This is not a vendetta, this is the matter of finding answers. If those answers lead to prosecutions, as they very often did in European countries, then so be it.
There is no date set yet for the start of the inquiry.
Where has all the documents gone? And gradually, bit by bit, they're appearing. And now that they are starting to come out of the woodwork, it's relief in a way that we were right all along.